can we really operate the system through command prompt? Or what are the various commands that we can use in it? You might be wondering about these questions. Hello everyone, welcome to Programming Perception. I'm Amit Kumar and this video series is Commanding Command Prompt. In this video, we are going to see various categories of commands and some of the basic commands to operate the system. If you are new to our channel, then please subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon for the notification. So without wasting any time further, let's proceed. This is our second tutorial, some basic commands part first in this video series. Now the answer is yes, we can operate the system. That means we can perform basic operations of operating system, but the only difference is to perform that we have to give commands. That means in command prompt, it's true we can perform operations on our operating system, the same operations that we normally do on it. The same operation can be performed with command prompt as well. The only difference is here we have to provide commands to do any specific thing. Now there are some commands that we are going to discuss, and the following are the operations that we are going to discuss in this video. The operations are viewing the content of a directory, change from one directory to another directory, and change from one drive to another drive. Now these are nothing but different categories of command as well. So out of the different categories, we are going to work on the three categories that I have mentioned over there. But before that, let's see how to give commands in a command prompt. I have already opened a command prompt window. Let me show you some basic commands. For example, one command that I am typing right now is date, D-A-T-E. And as soon as I will type it, you can see as soon as I type the date, I will get the date, today's date over there, and I will also get an opportunity to change the date if I want. If I don't want to change it, I can simply press enter. Make sure the commands that I am telling you will operate only if you are working on an administrator user. If you are working on a restricted user like a guest, then most of these commands will not work on it. Just like date, you can also see the time. For that, the command is time, T-I-M-E, and see, you can get the time over there in hour, minute, second and millisecond format. You can provide the values over there, otherwise just simply press enter. There is one more command, VER, for version, that will tell you which Windows version you are working with right now. So there are some commands like this, like date, time, version, which you can work on it. Now you know, if you want to change date in Windows operating system, you go to the bottom right corner on this date and right click on it or click on it and change the date of your system. Similarly, time can also be changed from there. One more command that I am telling you now is to clear this screen. Suppose this screen which is displayed in front of you and there are plenty of commands on it, you want to clear it. The command is very simple, CLS. Okay, I suggest you to stick to the video till the end because I am going to tell you few shortcuts while working on command prompt. So go through the video till the end. I will tell you that shortcut in this video itself. Okay, these are few commands and the way we are entering commands in command prompt. Now let's see the commands of different categories in this video. The first command that we are going to see is known as dir command, also known as directory command, and the purpose of this command is to view content of a directory. Okay, let me show you what this command is resulting into on the command prompt. Suppose I type dir, you can see it's showing me something. Even I can type it in capitals and it will show me same thing over there. Meanwhile, I'm clearing the screen with CLS. Let's get back to the slide. Now as I told you, this command is to view content of a directory. I will come on that. One point I want to mention over here is the commands that I am telling you are not case sensitive. You can type them in uppercase as well as in lowercase. That will give you the same result. Okay, I will move on to switches, but let's see what result I was getting over here. When I type this dir and enter, I can see few names over there. Just remember these names like BlueJ for 10th, BlueJ for 9th, computer application 9th. You can see few names over there. Log, links, favorites, downloads, .atom, .ice cream slideshow maker, plenty of things over there. Now these are nothing but the same folder which was available. Okay, this is nothing but the same folder which was available already to me. So where was I? If you remember the last video tutorial, I was in the C users administrator, and it is also telling me that directory of C users administrator is having these things. So let's see that folder. Okay, let's see that C users administrator. So let's get back to C users and administrator folder. You can see it's showing me these folders over here. You can see that. Okay, and of course some date on which they are modified along with the time, and it's written file folder over here. When I am here in this command prompt, it is showing me the same folders. The only thing is it is written dir rather than folder, it is written directory, and I told you folders are known as directory in command prompt. It is also showing me the date and time of creation or modification, and at the below at the end it is showing me 0 files. That means this directory is not having any file, but it is having 22 directories inside it, and this is the free space available, of course in bytes. This is the free space available over there. So with the help of dir command, I can easily check what are the various subdirectories and files that are available in the current directory. Now in the slide I was talking about switches. Now what are switches? In command prompt we provide command, and we can also provide switches with them. Now switches modifies the way command prompt interprets a command. There are 3 switches that we can use with dir. They are /s, /p and /w. Now /s is used to show subdirectories as well. Okay, for example, before showing you /s, let me show you /w. For example, if I write dir /w and enter, you can see it will show me all the directories but width wise. W here represents width. So it will show me all the directories width wise. Another thing is it will not show me the date of creation and time as well. Okay, if I will enter dir /s, then it will show me the directories as well as its subdirectories, and you can see screen will move on. Okay, don't worry, you are not watching Matrix movie right now. Actually it is showing me all the subdirectories. That means all the content of each subdirectory available in the administrator directory. Okay, of course if you want to stop right now, you can press Ctrl C on the screen and the command will stop, and like this you can see all the subdirectories. But if you are going to see like that, definitely you are not going to understand which subdirectory is having which one. Though you can scroll up and see few of the results, but it won't show you all the results. Since I have typed 999, so that much result I am able to see. But I can use more than one switches together. Like there is a switch /p to show the content page wise. So if I am watching my subdirectories, I can watch them page wise. Let's see that. Let's clear the screen. CLS. I am typing dir /s and /p, 2 switches together, and enter. So it's shown me administrator directory. Enter one more time. Now it is showing me .atom and .apm subdirectory of .atom. So it will show me all the subdirectories that are available over there. All that I need to do is press enter, and it will show me the detail page by page. Okay, if you are fed up of it, you can simply press Ctrl C. Okay, fine, and command will end. CLS. So I told you about switches and 3 switches of dir /s, /p and /w. You can work with them. Let's see the next category of the command, that is to change directory. Suppose I want to change my current directory. Right now I was in administrator, but I want to change the directory. I can change it. The command used for it is cd command, that is change directory command, and few switches are available with it. So the normal switch that I am going to use is ... So if you see a content of a current directory, you can see this ... over there. Okay, the first 2 ... and ... I can enter this cd ... and cd ... Well, cd ... is not going to make any change, but when I will enter cd ... okay, you can see it is taking me out of the administrator. It is taking me back. So administrator directory was in users folder. or administrator directory was in users directory. So it will take me back to the users directory now. The same thing we were doing on the Windows, if you remember, by clicking on this back. Now I'm in the users folder. But here we can do it in command prompt, we can do it with the help of cd dot dot. Okay, if I will enter cd dot dot one more time, I will go back to the C drive because users is available in the C drive or C root directory. Okay, so dot dot command is there to go back one space. Okay, sorry for that. Now to go back to parent directory of the current directory, there is one command slash and it is backslash. It is as also a switch, cd backslash. So when I will enter cd backslash, it will directly take me to the root directory. So in whichsoever directory I am, it will directly take me to the root directory. So that I can do, I will do that later on. Let's see the third one, that is dir name and written in angular brackets. So that means I can provide any directory name over there to open it. Suppose I want to open this user, so I will write cd space users. Don't worry about the case, just press enter. It will definitely open that certain directory, of course, if that directory is available there. If I try to open, suppose I am entering cd dot dot. If I try to open a directory which is not there, see there are certain directories over there, but there is no Amit directory, right? So let me open an Amit directory, cd Amit. It will say cannot find the path specified because that certain directory was not there. So but if I will write cd users, so it will open the users directory. So cd space directory name is a command to open a certain directory. We can also open a directory along with subdirectory. I will tell you that. Let's see. cd space users and then we need to enter slash, actually the backslash, and then we will need to enter the next directory name, that is administrator, and enter. So you see I have opened users administrator. So we can give directory name as well as subdirectory name. Now I told you to provide shortcut. I will provide you few shortcuts for giving commands because typing so much can be very tedious task for you. Suppose I want to enter cd dot dot and I have already entered that, you know that was my previous command. So I can enter, I can press the cursor key. There are 4 cursor keys, top, bottom, left, right on your keyboard. I can press top cursor, up cursor key or down cursor key. So if I will press up and up and up, so I can go to my previous commands and I can press down as well. So whatsoever command I want, I will go to that and press enter. See, up arrow, press enter. This is how you can give commands in shortcut, especially those commands which you have already given. Okay, so I want to give cd users administrator. Now I told you one more is cd backslash. Now this switch will take you directly to the root directory. So if I will enter now, no matter how many directories I have opened, I will directly come to the root directory. So I directly came to C drive now. So I have shown you dot dot, I have shown you backslash, I have shown you cd space directory name, and I have shown you cd space directory backslash subdirectory names. So this is how you are going to operate change directory command. Now let's see how to change root directory. Suppose I want to move from C drive to D drive. Okay, command is very simple. Write down the name of the drive and use colon. So for example, I want to go to D drive, so I will write D colon and enter. See, I am in D drive right now. If I want to go to E drive, E colon enter. Similarly F colon enter. Suppose Z colon enter. There is no drive like that. Okay, let's get back to C. Fine. So this is how you are going to change your drives, change your directories, and see the content of current directory. So that's it in this video tutorial. In this video tutorial we have discussed about dir command, switches of dir command, cls command, cd command, switches on cd command, and how to change our root directory. That's it in this video tutorial. So if you are new to our channel, please subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon. Please leave your comments on the video. How do you like the video? And if you want some new tutorials, please leave it as a comment. I will definitely going to upload those tutorials. Please like the video if you like it, and share the video as much as possible. So that's it for this video tutorial. Till then, thank you and happy programming.